Welcome to The Future Was Yesterday, a podcast where we discuss the metaverse, not just as a virtual space, but as a pivotal moment in time when our real and digital lives intersect to create a new world. To talk about the changes that technology is bringing to our world, but specifically to the capacity building for the workplace, I want to present my guest today. Kay Nag is a UN and EU expert in digital and deep tech with a strong focus on safeguarding vulnerable communities and driving systemic change through technology and grants. He has advised international organizations, including UN Habitat and EU projects, on digital transformation, risk management, and capacity building strategies. His expertise spans mobile security, data privacy, and ethical AI. Kay is also founder of BøthOfUs, which has the mission to create world peace using digitalisation, innovation, and technology. Nothing more and nothing less. Welcome, Kay Nag, and thanks for being here.
Thank you for inviting me, sir.
Thank you. And to start, I would like to ask if you could tell us a little bit about BøthOfUs and the work that you are doing there.
So BøthOfUs was started in 2016 with the goal of localizing United Nations Sustainable Development Goals using technology. So we have three major goals. One is to take technology and help grassroots level people. And the second goal is to build capacity or do training for people around technology and digital technology mediums. And the third is also to empower next generation of young people and train them towards upcoming technology skills as well. So we focus primarily on these three areas. So as you mentioned, we have worked with few European Union organizations and UN agencies, both globally, but also transcontinentally connecting few different countries with one another using these projects. So so that's a quick brief about BøthOfUs.
Thank you very much. And it sounds very interesting, and it's let's say not a common thing, or at least not something that you hear every day. Technology for social good, no? Use the technology for actually help people. And I don't know if this is something when you were younger, when you were a kid, was something that you imagined that one day you will be doing this.
Not when I was young, probably, because I was from a previously privileged part of society. I managed to come up with the help of education. But when I started working 14 years ago, so I looked into how technology is being currently used in sophisticated systems around well-paid customers, right? So then I saw a huge gap in technology usage around grassroots level people. They are not direct customers, but they are indirect customers. So I thought maybe to take digital technology to grassroots level people. So the empowerment came from my corporate life experience, I would say.
It's very nice because usually, well, people will follow the money, no, won't follow their heart. But it's very nice that there are people like you that try to do something for the benefit of our world. And I don't know if this part of using technology to help people, especially people that it's maybe left behind in that regard, this is something that is there a future vision that you have or that maybe with both of us that you have for those people, for those communities?
Yeah, so we have a set goal for 2030, a short-term one. So I also foresee, together with my team members, for the organization to survive at least 99 years. So that's my minimum goal. So we have two major goals. One is investment in future, and the second is investment in current affairs. So investment in future is all about training and also empowering the next generation of people. One example is we have a huge problem with youth skills development in European Union. So we focus a lot on building competencies for young people. So the next 20 to 50 years can be nice, So it's building competencies and getting them ready for work and employment related. So especially on digital tech, which is much needed, cybersecurity, AI, ML, deep technology trainings. That is on investment on future. And investment on current affairs is more focused into geographical issues that we are facing, primarily on cybersecurity, defense, and also looking into transcontinental issues like forming collaboration between researchers from sub-Saharan country to European Union, and forming collaboration between innovation hubs between MENA, for example, UAE, Saudi Arabia, into or Oman, into EU, and also empowering SMEs and startups under our Scale Up program to help startups and SMEs scale up and also get grants and funds. So these are investments in the current affairs. So we focus on two broad goals. So the more focus will be naturally towards empowerment of next generation over the next coming years. Yeah.
It's a lot of work in education, no? It's in transfer of knowledge and try to catch up with the needs of the world today, no? And the things that we are seeing in the coming years. And I don't know, in your opinion, or from your point of view, especially for youth, what do you think that it's the main cause of lack or low skills in or digital skills among them? It's that they are not interested, or is that the school system is not giving to them, or they don't see a place for them in that industry?
Yeah. So usually it's easy to point fingers on stakeholders, but I think the core problem is mindset change. When the mindset change happens among youngsters, they become very powerful in terms of digital industry. So recently we have conducted a lot of empowerment trainings and job and career readiness programs around Greece, Italy, Ghana, Kenya, Cote d'Ivoire, India, Dubai. So one thing we realized is there is two set of youth. One set of youth knows the value of digital skills, but they struggle with pathways to proceed. So that's quite easy, right? So you just provide them pathways and it's going to work out. But then the second set of youths have or are a bit of rebels, right? So they don't believe in what they can contribute to the society, so they start spending their time in unproductive way. So that needs a lot of training towards the personality skill development, soft skill development, and also identifying for themselves. They need to identify what they are good at and then channel the energy towards right direction. I think it creates more impact with second group of audience because or otherwise they could end up very unproductive. So then training them and bringing them into proper channel is usually very good. So I would say mindset change, and when trained, almost I would say 70% of the youth falls in the right category. And there's obviously few of them who needs more training, but all they need is more global perspective and also to understand how big the world is and not get stuck in their own city or region. So.
Yeah, it's kind of curious. I don't know that as we are becoming a more developed, technologically developed society, the human skills are it seems that are the things that we are lacking the most, not that the things that we are going to be using the most, know how to communicate, how to find purpose, how to find meaning, how to find empathy. It's I don't know, maybe it's a good mixture, no, for our future to be this way.
Yeah, absolutely. So it has to be more human skills needed than technology skills, because tech skills can be easily trained. Like all we need is 6 months to 1 hour to completely create a programmer or a designer and give them training. But attitude, human skills, soft skills, these comes from childhood. So it's really hard to train them. Mannerism, etiquette, So I would put more emphasis on human skills, uh, and then tech skills, obviously.
Yeah. It's I recently was reading that for maybe this generation already, or the next, it's going to be a lifelong learning situation, but really because it's not going to be I'm 60 and I'm retiring to live under a palm tree and drinking coconuts or something, because this world is not going to exist anymore, and that people is going to be in the need of upskilling and reskilling and educate themselves for all their lives, even in old age. No, it's something that it seems that it's the future that we have. Uh, we have the part. I don't know. Well, oops. Well,
Yeah, you're back.
yeah, we're back. And
Yeah.
now, just to start closing the conversation, I wanted to ask, after everything that we talk about education and skilling and the human skills, I wanted to ask you, in the by the end of the decade, is any transformation you would like to see that is achieved? That is there something that you would like that we have at the end, or to see realized at the end of the decade?
So you mean in industry or in digital technology industry in general, or
Let's say in the work environment, in the people will be still having the chance to find jobs. It's not going to be taken everything by the AI, like some people is saying.
mm, no? I mean, we are really scratching the surface in AI, right? So it's far away. It's a good terminology to use. Everybody likes to use that terminology, so it's okay to use, but we haven't even scratched the surface. And obviously, it's not going to be replaced with human skills, because we have this cognitive diversity and sensible thinking, which takes a lot of effort to train a model technically speaking. We can obviously train, but it takes a lot of time. And despite it taking time, we have this sense called the sense of instinct or gut feeling, that could never be trained. I think that's how most of the crimes are solved around the world. And that's how most of the law and justice are maintained, defense is maintained, right? So obviously, technology is just a tool, so we shouldn't confuse between technology and the masters who created the technology. We will remain masters, obviously, and technology is just a tool. When handled ethically, it will be fruitful, I would say. So that's what I see over time. Maybe we will expand our horizon over the next 10 years. We would have more better healthcare. One of the thing, better diagnosis of cancer, maybe to kind of completely bring down at least by 30% death rate of cancer would be a huge achievement to have in the next 10 years. And also early detection systems in healthcare, and also on defense mechanism, peace resolutions, like conflict management. So AI could be used around these areas to enhance, obviously. So that's how I see our horizon will be expanded to make the prognosis faster. So that's what I look into.
Well, with all the work that you are doing and the all the people that you are helping with, it's very possible that one of them is going to take us closer to those dreams, no, to those happy endings. And I think if I can make a conclusion for this conversation, I think if I'm correct, your point of view will be that trying to find what it's making us human, or what it's driving us to being better, is going to help us to build a better future with the tools that we are having at our disposal now, that we are going to help us to achieve things that were unimaginable maybe 10, 20 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, to kind of serve us, technology is a tool to serve us, the humans and the earth, nature. So it is exactly what you said. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Kay. Thank you very much for being here, and I hope we will have chance to have you here again to talk with us a little bit more about your work. And until the next time, see you. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me. Have a good day.
Good day.